Hi, my name is Katie Rose Levin. I'm the Town of Cary's Urban Forestry Manager. Today we're here to talk about how to keep your trees happy and healthy. Whether you just moved into your new home or you've been a homeowner for years, stay tuned to learn how to keep your trees healthy and provide the maximum benefits for you while making your landscape beautiful. Trees provide a lot of benefits to our homes. They're beautiful. They provide habitat for birds and bees, and they can also shade our properties and homes, reducing our energy costs. Some of the benefits we don't always think about are stormwater benefits. For example, having a lot of trees in your yard can help keep your yard dry and improve drainage. It can also be protective during storms to have trees around, breaking up that wind. It can be intimidating though when the trees sway a lot in the wind or during storms. But don't worry, there are steps you can take to keep your trees happy and healthy and safe in your landscape for many years. Today we're going to look at a tree to give you some examples of tips and tricks and things you can look at to see if your trees are happy, healthy, and give you some cues about safety. If you're ever worried about the safety of your tree, call up a certified arborist, maybe two, to have them come and look and give different opinions on what you should do. In the meantime, here's some things you can look at with this big, beautiful white oak. First things first, always look at the ground. The ground here is really nice and spongy, it's soft, it's got this great hardwood mulch on it. This really feeds the roots and keeps the tree healthy. The root flare is exposed, which is very, very important. These root flares like to be dry, and they act as guy wires, which can help keep your tree standing during big storms. The base of the tree is solid. There are no obvious holes. There are no weird leaky stuff coming out of it. Same thing with the trunk. It's tall and it's straight and it's beautiful. Having bugs on the tree is normal and natural, and having little discolorations or things of lichen, which are the white or green or sometimes fuzzy things growing on the tree, also very good. These are all the creatures that live with the tree that the tree supports and often are very healthy for a tree and means you have a healthy landscape. This tree gives me a little bit more of a pause. There is more going on with it, it's a little bit more complicated. You can see right here that there's some staining and some bleeding on it. There's some holes on the back that we're not sure if they're from bugs or woodpeckers. Woodpeckers being okay, bugs, maybe not so much. So this is where it's really helpful to have an arborist come in and look at your tree. If the first arborist is really, let's get it removed, get a second opinion. There's a lot of value in treating your trees and keeping them in the landscape as functional and beautiful assets. Now let's talk a little bit about the tree canopy. During the summer, you want it to be green and lush and full, and maybe you can see just a little bit of sky through it, but not too much. If you have dead branches at the bottom of the tree, that's okay. That's natural, and that's what happens as the tree grows and ages. Dead branches at the top of the tree, though, you might want to get an arborist to come check out and see what's going on. If you can leave some dead branches in your trees, that's really good for the birds, because that's where things like owls and hawks and bluebirds live. If those dead branches are over your home though, go ahead and get them taken out. Big trees provide big benefits. They slow the rain falling from the sky, so when it hits your yard, it's softer and it doesn't have as much erosion. They pull water out of the ground, reducing the wetness of your yard and helping with the drainage issues. They're also just beautiful. They attract birds, bees, and butterflies, and they make our community a more lovely place to live. So we hope you've learned some tips and tricks for keeping the trees growing and healthy in your yard for years to come. For more information, visit the Town of Cary's website, townofcary.org/rainitin.